Tim Brandt says mine should arrive tomorrow. Well, you should come on the show, Tim. If you get it tomorrow, jump on the Wednesday night show and show it off.
All right, so here we are back. Second session of the it's Mythic Legions Tactics. Now, the first night I finished the Elven campaign, and that unlocked the Orc campaign. The Orc campaign seems to be the same campaign, but played with Orcs. I have gone in and jacked all their stats. In fact, let's just check out and see what we've got here. We are now playing the Orcs. We are the Orc people. So, before my elves, I changed 5 of them to female humans. I named them after the Spice Girls. Okay. And this time, playing the Orcs, I changed them all, customized them into female Orcs. Check it out. They have not updated the little thumbnails. They have not updated the little thumbnails. They're still showing some female orcs, some goblins, male orcs. Don't know what's wrong with this game. It's got a lot of bugs. But here we go. We're going through the orc campaign. All my guys, I went and jacked their stats up. My accuracy is over of 100. Well, I don't know what that means. No one, don't know. Attack power is over 100. Don't know what that means. It is a black screen, though, with a cursor. So, rest assured. All right. So it hasn't updated the thumbnail, but it did update. Oh, hold on. Let me turn on the desktop audio. It has updated the character graphics. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spice Girls, and I got a couple of dudes, some extra guys with bows. Human male. And it's a picture of this elf chick with some sort of stupid haircut. Baby, that's my guy. Human male. So the guys who made the game, they ran out of character names, NPC names, and now they're just using human male. And this dialogue that they came up with, it's totally stupid. It's written poorly. I get the feeling that it like they were gonna come back and change stuff, but they decided to just point it towards a bunch of stock things in the meantime. All right, so here we go. Here's the battle. Again, hands up here. So there's like new effects that I'm seeing, like that little flame thing. That's new. Haven't really seen that before. Oh, look how fast that was. Crushed him. So I've gotten a lot of EXP. I'm like level 100. I haven't been able to go up any of the level trees on this. Like I haven't got to like Archer and Knight and stuff like that. And my guys, and it's funny because you pick 2 classes, and you can either pick Student as one class or Novice as the other class. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to anybody? Like, what do you want to play as? I think I'm going to play as a Novice. A Novice is like a ranking. You don't pick a ranking as like a, you know, what class do you like to play? I want to play as Elite. Doesn't make sense. And whoever made this either was on drugs or they were not on enough drugs. Because wherever they're at, they can't stay. Here we go. Kirkvale Highlands Battle 2. Let's see how fast these battles go. Remember, I jacked my guys up. So this is kind of, there's some human graphics here on the screen. So this elf gets thrown up in the air. I don't really ever take damage. There was one boss fight where we fought Golgo, which I wish I almost had that action figure now because of how prominent it is. See, this game could have been used to sell action figures. They could have done this right. They spent too much time working on the game. Less game, I think. More of the characters just being on the screen. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands up here. This is the best way to play this game, people. Some weird water effect. I don't know who has that. Hail is some effect. I think that's something like boosts your party members. Crushing it. Crushing it. All right. For the hell of it, I'm just going to move some people around. Because this is like the only thing that you can really do in the game is move these people around. Oh, wait, I don't want to move. I don't want to move the archer up front. God, I don't want to move that guy. Move this guy. All the way back here. Here we go. All right, archers in the back. This chick, she's going to go all the way back here. We got 3 archers in the back. Oh, that's slow. Why are they so slow? Here we go. One guy's facing the wrong way. Hopefully they figured out. All right, so one guy always runs over and attacks babies. Because of that, I put a huge amount of points into baby's constitution, just in case, you know, I ever take damage. I haven't taken any damage in this game. This game doesn't make any sense. Relic Hall Front. Okay, so, you know, a couple things. I do like these little fight areas. I think that this stuff works. I don't know if these are elements they made or if this is stuff they got somewhere, if they bought some sort of pre-made pack, but, you know, the environments look good. $1,267 hit points of damage. Is that a lot? How many hit points do these things have? These battles last literally 20 seconds. Castle Silverhorn Gates. I'm coming up on the castle. Maybe I should get out my My action figures. Maybe that's what this game needs. Maybe you need to bring the action figures. It's always good to do a move when no one's there. The thing is like I don't even know which characters are which on the screen. All right, we're going to go to the Plysore River. Take Baby, Scary, Sporty, Posh, Ginger, and then my two backup guys, Boss Hog and Duke. Let's go to battle. Going in. Got the orange glow of a heater next to me. It's cold. It's cold in Portland these days. Black screen. Nothing I can do. Alright, so every time you get to a new area, you get some new story. I have checked out of reading this a long time ago. Elf female. Baby, that's my character. Orc. Scary is an orc. Elf female. That's who we're talking to. Sporty, one of my guys. Posh, one of my guys. Elf female, then come and die. Swords are drawn, magic crackles in the air, and the battle begins. Here we go. I'm going to put this character all the way to the back. This dude, put all the way to the back. Dude with the bow all the way to the back. I've got my archers in the back. Taking on a pack of elves and a couple of humans, human male. And it shows an orc. Great. Damn. These guys are getting crushed. 834 damage. Down. Let's keep going. These points, they give you so many points, and I have just, my stats are just totally nuts, but I don't even know. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're generic and boring. Alright, I'm not going to move. 3, 2, 1. Going in. No hands, people. Fighting on a riverbank. Plysore River Battle 3. I like the water effect. This water looks good. These graphics look good. I mean, they're not amazing, but they're good. So why is Boss Hog, who's got a bow, why does he have the sweep effect? So I don't know if it's a class thing, because remember there's really no classes or student or novice, and then there's, maybe it's a racial thing. Maybe the different races have something unique. But why would the archer have sweep as one of his effects? Several things just don't make sense. Damn. Also, I put strength into some of my archers, and it gave them attack power. But why? It's not like you pulled the bow back even further with the string, even like because of how strong you are. That'll make sense. All right, River Battle 5. Here we go. It's gonna be good, people. Some sort of Russian that comes up. Somebody did a water cast. Cast of courage. Fire cast. Fire cast effect. Cool. Water cast. I don't know if it's my guys doing that or their guy. I assume it's the elves casting stuff at me, but no one knows. I think I'm more excited to see what the landscapes look like. It's time for an effect. Here we go. All right, back to the world map. So it looks like... I like that you can scroll this around. It looks like we are... It's gonna go all the way here to get to here. And hopefully there'll be maybe a boss fight, or... Let's see, I went all this way. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. Got Ginger, Posh, Sporty, Baby, Scary. Dieter's not in the group. Duke and Boss Hog. Not taking Jojo Mookie. Also, there's another second Dieter at level 2 there. I don't know, how did I get 2 of the same character? I think there's something wrong with this game. Here we go. Mountain Pass 1. Gonna get some dialogue. It's gonna be exciting, people. Exciting dialogue. It's the best dialogue we've ever seen. Baking the earth and casting waves of heat through the air. Scent of dry grass and dust lingers. Elf female. So before it said female elf, now it says elf female. All right, Scary's one of my guys. Scary Spice. Dieter. Dieter is not supposed to be in the group. I did not select Dieter. Sporty. Yeah, there's a... When you click add all and then you adjust it later, it just takes the... This game's broken, okay? I didn't pick this character for the group. Look, and he's naked. He's got... The dude's in a loin... He's a white orc with a loincloth. There's that sweep effect. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna hand pick. We're gonna hand pick people. Let's do this again. Hand picked. We're going to do a little something here. All right. A little bigger. Here we go. Get to see what crazy hair looks like on a crazy person. Look, there's a giant shrub in the middle of the field. It's time for a death blow. Look at that, 1696 damage, one shot. Yeah, let's keep going. It's getting good. Who are we up against? Human male shows an orc, good. This guy, human male, shows an orc. Elf female shows a female orc. Elf female. That's a human female shows an orc. Yep, none of these graphics, none of these make sense. I'm gonna do it right though. Whoa. I like this. So I've killed all the opponents and it won't go to the next screen. Yeah, this is tough to win this game when it does this. Who are we fighting? Who are we fighting in this match? Who is the enemy? They're all gonna converge. Who here is an enemy? Maybe if I pause it. Hit play. Okay. Again, there's no enemies on the field. Everybody's in one. I think there's some. I think there's something wrong with the code. All right, retry. Here we go. Black screen. So it says Dutch groups. That's me. I'm Dutch. And Attila's groups. And then there's some points underneath. What do those points mean? That 1696 damage. Firecast is a cool effect. All right. Mountain Pass 2. For those of you that said Mountain Pass 1 was difficult, wait till you get to Mountain Pass 2. Look at this. It still hasn't updated my... It's never going to update, people. Maybe if I quit and restart the game? Maybe if I restart the computer? Maybe if I uninstall the game, reinstall the game? Maybe if I go in and change the .dll files? Alright, this looks super boring and phoned in. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. God, this animation's terrible. I'm going to have to say that it's probably my computer, though. Look, she doesn't even have armor on. Just an orc and a halter top. And then what are these little emotes he's doing? I mean, is anyone reading any of this? Oh, I'm known as the user here. The user's team watches him go before setting their sights on their next challenge. All right. Here comes the user. So am I fighting for Golga? Golgo? What's his name? Does anyone know? If anyone can tell me what's going on, let me know. We're gonna kill somebody here. Death. 7 people going ham. So why do they have a party of 7? Why the number 7? Why wouldn't they pick like 5, 4? 4 would be a really good number. 5 is kind of a standard. 4 would be good. 4 or 5. 7? Why 7? And also, you can't play against other people. There's no player versus player mode in this game. I would have set the whole thing up as some sort of MMO or what's the other one? I would have made a bit more sandboxy, a bit more MMO. I would have put in an auction house. Here comes a move. figured out that character, Scary, kills people instantly with that move. Well, some arrows. Are we through this yet? How many of these? All right, battle 3. All right, I'm against 4 people. And they're all going to show up as orc male. Sumayar. Okay. Human male. So it's kind of a boss. Could be a boss fight. Elf female. Elf female. This could be good, people. This could be a real fight. See what happens. This is a boss fight. Damage yet. Alright, we're on the boss. Let's see how long he lasts against Sweet. Let me guess. We'll fight him again. No? That was it. Alright, let's pick our Spice Girls. Just keep going. Just hands up here. This is a game where you don't touch the keyboard or the mouse. It's a game with a lot of black screen. Wild, wild shit. Wild shit. I can hear music. Thank God it's low. Well, game could just be this. Well, it's as I thought. It gave up on me. Maybe this is as far as the game gets. Maybe I've run out of RAM or ROM? RAM. ROM? Okay. Well, I don't want to reboot. But I don't want to sit here staring at a black screen. Ooh, the music just came on strong there. Giving up yet. It just feels like it. All right, still going, people. We're going to relaunch the game and give it one more shot tonight. I'd like to get through the Orcs tonight if I could, because it's not really doing anything. And I'm trying to log in so I can chat with people. The YouTube app is drunk. Alright, we're back. We're back. Already cached. Common audio. Already cached. Already cached. There's some tips at the bottom here. You guys can't see it because it's underneath the window there, but the tips weren't helping. Now let's just jump right in. We're at the gorge. Let's pick our party. So, two of the thumbnails updated. Not all. Big question, how loud is the music gonna be? It's gonna be blasting? Better not be blasting. I like the soundtrack, but better not be blasting. Alright, maybe it was trying to load this cutscene. I don't think changing the settings from the gear wheel up in the corner. I think you gotta change the settings in the opening screen. Sluggish. Go back to the settings screen. This is having a hard time tonight. Settings. All right, set the volume. Set the display. Let's just go high. There's no reason to... Let's go very high. I think we need to get very high. Alright, here we go. Grab our Spice Girls. It hasn't updated. Going to battle. Doesn't matter how many times we do these battles, because you can keep doing the same battle over and over again, just rack up points. But what are you going to use the points for? Alright, gorge battle. Scared if I don't see it instantly go to the next screen. play this game. Boom. Victory. You know what? The ironic thing is there's absolutely nothing tactical about this whatsoever, or strategic, or political. Should be called Mythic Legions' absence of substance. Alright, the Gilbron Plateau. I have the best group in the world. We're just gonna keep kicking ass. Oh yeah. Black screen going. Yeah. Well, as the team makes their way through the uneven terrain, it's totally flat to me. A group of human patrol guards appears over a nearby ridge, weapons drawn, blocking the path forward. Okay. What else did they do? Let's find out. Human male, hold it right there. You won't be taking another step forward. And then my guys respond with some crap. You don't want to fuck with ginger spice. Scary spice. This move. Boom. Death. It's like they're on a golf course. Yep, here we are. Back to that thing. Retry. What's going on? Mythic Legions. Bring me down. Had to hit upon something cool with the action figures. This ain't it. There's only so much you can chew. Alright, here we go. Trying again. Hands up here. Hands up here the whole battle. Taking on 6 guys. One's down. Down to 5 guys. Nope, down to 3 guys. Down to 2. Down to 1. Got him. Alright. Much faster if I don't touch anything. And then you start touching stuff in this game. It takes a lot longer. Here we go. Gilbtron Plateau Battle 2. 3, 2, 1. 7 on 6. 7 on 5. 7 on 4. 7 on 3. 7 on 2. 7 on 1. 7 on none. Down. Who knows what level I am? Does anyone know? Let's see. Level 100 student. I must have downloaded the wrong game or something. Alright, how do I get out of this? This can't be the game. This is something wrong. Did they not work on this? But they have not spent another month sort of fixing a couple things. due for another cutscene. Get that elf chick. I don't know what's going on here, people. Can you see you guys see the bar? It's a weird graphic. Fortress of the Gilded Lion. This is gonna be good, people. Gold Lion. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna show you guys what good is. Man, 40 minutes into this game. It's only crashed once. By the way, here's a bucket of hacks. Look at this. Trying to entertain. Bucket of hacks. What else? A lot more action figures here I could show off while we're waiting. Show off some toys while we're waiting. Alright, a dimly lit bar in the lower city of the Fortress of the Gilded Lion. Dude, everyone in this bar looks wasted. I mean, not wasted like drunk, like wasted on across from a rugged mercenary. Who is this person? The Sons of the Red Star. It's this guy. I'm sure there's some plot details here. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Look at this guy. Group of armed warriors. One's an elf male. These graphics. Why is this? Why do my chicks? They're just like orcs and halter tops. Fangs? Can you actually? What kind of evolution sports fangs? Who's this guy? Lion. Boom. Already dead. You guys don't even have armor on. You guys fight in the nude. Orc women fight in the nude. There we go. Surely they'll be back. Surely they're coming back. Alright, waiting for it to load. Alright, it's kind of crashed out. So anyways, let's check this thing out. Yep, picked this up for a couple bucks at the thrift store. Giant bear figure. Got some articulation. Let's see that baby. Head goes up and down. But it's got this. It's got an action. One of these bear riders. Alright, we're back in it. Just gotta entertain the people with action figures while this game based on action figures loads up. Got one guy left. So there's all this area that's unused on the map. There's like there's no one like hiding in corners or hiding behind pillars, or there's nothing actually tactical about this. There's no tactics involved in any part of this game. There's a lot of this though. A lot of loading. 46 minutes into this. It's just endless loading. Let's go back to the bear. Almost need a bot to just click next. This is the game for you people. You guys should be downloading this right now, playing it. Your bear figure. Like a screwdriver. The music keeps going. Or 3 of the little dogs. It's too bad. It's too bad. Work on this bear with his battle. Soon it's gonna get good, people. Just waiting for the good part to happen. Yep. Just waiting. Waiting for the good part. Got this. Look at this guy. It's like a pterodactyl. This looks like a pit. Let's see if we can stand over this. Yep, we'll run wherever. I'm going to click on scary when it's time. There's that death sweep. graphic or the thumbnail? Baby. Scary. Sporty. Human male. Posh. Where's Ginger? There's Ginger. There's Boss Hog. Human male. Garbage. Yeah, go back to this pterodactyl. So I'm going to be doing a custom sort of Tarna from Heavy Metal, and I'm going to use this as her flying mount. Decided. This was a thrift store rescue. It's $2. And the average shopping price of stuff is $2. Oh, just waiting for this game. Alright, Battle 6. A lot like all the other battles I did. I like the stairs down here. I like this plank of wood. I like this torch. See, there's no like, you can't like click and go and explore places. Just get these little arena grounds. And maybe they thought this was going to be the fastest, best way to bring out a lot of Mythic Legions characters. Maybe that's what they thought this would be the best, because you just non-stop fighting. Orcs against elves, against Horsemen, against human wizards versus clerics versus rogues, undead versus the... Alright, Castle of Four Sides. We're finally got somewhere. Going to battle. Or are we going to battle? Let's grab more toys. What we got here? This giant Star Wars comic book thing. Alright, here we go. Cold, stone-walled interrogation chamber. The team is in a cage. How did that happen? Damp stone and rusted iron thick in the air. The scent of damp stone and rusted iron thick in the air. I feel like there's a verb missing, or direct object, or a something's not correct about that sentence. Guards stand at attention, watching them closely. The guard captain steps forward, his voice cold. Voice. You think you're clever? You've been caught. Now you'll answer our questions. Where is Gorgo? Where is the Aether Blade? My guy's just flipping a bunch of shit. Elkin 505. Hope you're the #1 streamer of this game. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. It had a high bar to cross. Picking up any legions? I just bought. Yes, I am. I just purchased the Barbarian parts. They did that sale, that in-stock sale, and I had a bunch of that stuff, And you know, I've bought a bunch of the figure obscura stuff in the past. I got like Krampus, I got like those Egyptian gods. Stuff's all amazing. And I was like, you know what? I could take the barbarian parts and I could just, cause I've got a bunch of Knight Templars, and I could just kind of go ham. You know, like I've got extra heads, and I've got extra doodads. Plus, I've got check this out. Big pile of Mythic Legions back there. So I got the Cosmic Legions head pack, and I happen to have a couple of the female deluxe Knights army builders, and I'm gonna stick these heads on because I just have the helmets, and now they're gonna have human heads. Yes, the Egyptian ones are phenomenal. That's probably the best stuff they've done. If they do more of that Egyptian stuff, I'm gonna go all in. There's no doubt about it. All right, let's try and get through this battle. Remember, no hands. The only way to play this game is like this. Here we go. Going in. #1 streamer, Mythic Legions Tactics. Here's my style. Here's what I do. Get my 7 guys, my 5 Spice Girls, and a couple other, you know, extras. We get to the area, I just click start. I'm at the Castle of Four Sides. Oh yeah. The definitely gonna do videos on the custom figs because I think that content's interesting. I love doing customs, and I haven't done enough stuff with the Mythic Legions. I was actually gonna do some customs of. I've got these little guys, little lion guys. I'm gonna flock them. If you are hip to flocking, and I'm gonna actually print out water decals of that one of the emblems that some of the characters wear, the lion people. Put them on these little lion guys. Makes them little. Actually, taking some figures not in Mythic Legions, and I'm going to shoehorn them into Mythic Legions. But the barbarian part's definitely going to go into some cool video, because why not? It's just what you can do with that stuff. It's $10 too. It's almost more for the shipping. I'm almost looking for something else to do. But I have a lot of those Knight Templars, and so I'm a couple different heads. I love that stuff. Alright, this is the battle. Look at this. Going in. Wow. So this axe dude's got some kind of cool effect. He's about to get the beat down. Oh, this is that Utho guy from right? That's the super rare dude with the dreadlocks. They finally did a second version of. I think that's who that was. I think that this game could have been cool, man. This game could have been cool. They didn't have to make this thing suck. They could have made it good. They've got these graphics are good. They've got characters on the screen. They've got effects. They've got spells. Just don't know where they went wrong. It's, you know. Should have just been like a Golden Axe clone. Otho, yeah, that was totally Otho back there. Yeah, I don't know who I just killed. Anyways, I don't think you can get higher than level 100. My guys have been level 100 for I don't know how many campaigns now. Look at, so there's one character just like behind the wall outside the Outside the ramparts. How is that possible? So there's no terrain you interact with. That's a bummer. Oh, I just noticed on the back of this Cosmic Legions, there's a little cross-sell of like all the figures. Awesome. Wizard. I got this guy. I got the wizard. Because I have those 80s Dungeons and Dragons 3.75 figures, and there's a dude who kind of looks like this, and I love that kind of have a big guy, have a little guy kind of thing. That's a cool idea. Somewhere around here. Are they doing sideshow statues? Is that where they're at now? No, I haven't seen that. Is that something on their Instagram? Is Archon the Cruel on their Instagram or something? Because Instagram really only works on your phone. If you're on the desktop, you can't get it to sort by who you're following and by chronological order. It just like throws every random hunk of shit at you that you don't want to see. So every once in a while, I just got to go on my phone to to see the stuff that I follow. It's so ridiculous. Facebook's the same way, which owns Instagram. And you go on Facebook and you're like, I don't know any of these people. These are pages I don't follow. What is all this stuff? I'm in the Green Flame Hillside. Alright, I'll go check out this Archon figure here. One of my things to do. Also looking forward to getting eventually, I don't know what year, getting the dragon. I did order the dragon. Oh, Infinite Legions. So it's the like the Glyos figures that have been redone as 1/12 scale. Because it made me want to actually just get the little Glyos guys. Got some different ones from different companies. I like that stuff. I like that scale. That scale has a chance. World build. Endless crap. Paw Patrol and Polly Pocket and Imaginext, PJ Masks. There's like endless 1/24 scale, little 2-inch tchotchke toys, vehicles, spaceships, Lion's World. Just endless amount of play sets in that scale. It's just infinite amount of possibilities. You just need cool characters. Alright, who the hell am I fighting? Green Flame Hillside Battle 1. I love getting Glio stuff now. I think it's because I've got so many vehicles and playsets that those guys work with. You can also kind of shoehorn in mini-mates. Yes, definitely got the dragon. Got the dragon really to do something with it, though. Don't want to just leave it in the box under the bed and not talk about it. Thinking about maybe repainting the whole thing in chrome with this Fusion Firm chrome that actually looks like chrome. So it's really good. Load it up in the airbrush and just go ham. But sober. You gotta be sober when you do this stuff. There's nothing worse than drunk carpentry. Grass. Here comes the death blow. Look at that. Yeah, these wizard guys. That whole wave was just some of the best. Man, it's every time they put out a new wave, you're like, it can't get any better. And they just like crab men, boy people. So it's this stuff. It's called Fusion Firm Ultra Shining Fluid Silver Foil, and I'm sure it's from probably beyond toxic. Probably like, you know, probably kill off a rodent in seconds. A rider for the dragon. Well, I have a thing where I've got riders for kind of everything. Like I have a Savage Crucible like lizard man, and I'm gonna paint this giant Brontosaurus to match him, the same purple colors as the guy, so he can ride them. You just gotta get saddles. You gotta go to the thrift store and buy like girls' toy horses and steal the saddles off of them. Which, by the way, there's a lot of used secondhand girls' toy horses that are the perfect scale for the Mythic Legions. Or I found you can get the Lord of the Rings horses work pretty good for like the female figures because they're just a tad smaller. So like female elves, female knights look good on the Lord of the Rings horses, and you can get those cheap everywhere. But yeah, grab some saddles, and because you got to make saddles for everything. Somewhere is the I got one of those Cyberzoic riders, but I didn't get any dinosaurs because I think I'm gonna put her on a I've got a it's a motorcycle that transforms into one of the Dinobots, the T-Rex one, Grimlock. It's pretty cool. It's perfect size. She can ride that. Illusion Fields, people. For those of you following the game, we are in the Illusion Fields. Most of the game is just this black screen with a cursor. Don't know. They should have put some sort of generic graphic there while you're loading, so you know, at least World of Warcraft would do that. They always have that one graphic. Alright, so this is kind of psychedelic. We're getting into the sort of 2D, 3D looking graphics. Not good. Not finding anybody. Nobody cares what you're doing. Alright, I'm over an hour into playing this. There's no like, hey, I'm gonna do throwing daggers, or I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna do the spear. None of that. And again, I keep bringing this up. Why is there a party of 7 people? And should I be doing less than 7 people, maybe, to make it fair? I don't take any damage in this game. I've taken damage one fight against, it was a boss fight. And he had no chance, because I killed all of his ogres. Thank you for chatting, sir. Always chat with thank you for the $4.99. I am using OBS to play the game, and I do not have the ability to put it up on the screen, but I am reading it out loud, saying thank you. Elkin 505. Deathblow, sweet, 34. That's half of what I was doing before. Maybe these guys have more armor. Bump up my stance. Hearted, $4.99 super chat. this YouTube interface for their live streams is not good. What? Oh shit. I didn't mean to hit that. Now look. Well, maybe this might have to be part 1 of Who Was Orcs. They hold people hostage so long. Alright, so that's part 1 of We Was Orcs. I'm just about through this. Maybe we'll take this on tomorrow night. I'm playing it because I'm looking to see if there's any cool Mythic Legions characters in there, if there's any cool landscape. This is all the game, the value of the game is at this point. Is there anything cool in it? In terms of Mythic Legion stuff, the gameplay is super boring, not fun, not good. No one's having a good time. But every once in a while when I see something, a guy I recognize, it kind of gets cool for a second. Kind of makes me think that maybe these guys, yes, they abandoned this, but maybe there's something they could do in the future to go back to this idea. Don't know. I mean, not like this kind of tactical game, but maybe a game using these sorts of figures, these kinds of characters and whatnot. So, thanks to everybody who popped in tonight. and I always do appreciate it. And I think that you know, you can have a lot of fun at this stuff by just goofing. So that, always give a like and a subscribe if you can. YouTube loves it, and I just love it that we're doing this. So catch everybody later.